Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Busi, and in this week's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys what I am trying to eat throughout the day. I've been trying to gain weight for the longest time. I think ever since I was in high school. I put on the weight and then I lose it, especially when I get sick for a couple of days. I lose all the weight that I had worked hard to gain in the first place. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys what I'm trying to eat in a day. That way I can gain weight. I'm intentionally counting calories this time around because I never count calories. I used to be like, well, that's not necessary. It's for people who are way serious in the gym, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. It's not even like that. I think if you're wanting to lose weight or gain weight, you have to know how much food you're eating, right? So all this time I was telling myself, okay, if I eat large portions, like maybe 3 times a day, I'm eating a lot of calories. But that's not the case, because throughout the day I'm also burning calories, right? So I need to make sure that I am counting my calories and I'm eating enough times a day for me to gain that weight that I'm trying to achieve. So this is my morning smoothie. I put oats. I usually put a banana, but I'd run out this morning, so I put blueberries instead. So I would put my oats, my protein shake. I have 2 different shakes that I take. So in the morning I take the gainer, and then I put my oats in there, like I said, and then I either use almond milk or oat milk, and then I put my banana, I put my peanut butter, and then I have my shake. This shake is so it's filled with calories because I go to the gym usually right after. That was a second snack that I had after the shake. It's just 2 cookies in a pack. I think it's about 150 calories, or around about that range. I'm not quite sure because it comes in a pack of 12, so the little packs don't actually have the calories itself. So this is me now making potato wedges for breakfast. Since I said I'm trying to gain weight, I have to make sure that I'm eating foods that that are going to encourage me to gain weight. So potatoes is a good source of that. So I preheat the air fryer, and then while I wait for the air fryer to get to the perfect temperature, I'm going to season my potato wedges. That way they're not just plain and boring, because if food is boring, it's gonna be harder to eat it, right? Don't get me wrong, I love food, but I have to try and make my food, excitable. I don't even think that's a word, but I'm excited about food, so I want my food to be exciting enough for me to eat it. If that makes any sense, I'm sure it does. But yeah, I season up my potato wedges. I put black pepper. I used oil, but you're gonna see in the video that when I turn over the potato wedges in the air fryer, I then put garlic spread. But I think the trick I'm gonna do going onwards, instead of putting oil at the beginning, I'm gonna take that garlic spread, maybe like a tablespoon, and then put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds just to melt it. And then instead of putting that oil, I will spread that garlic spread all over the potato wedges, and then I will season my potato wedges. I think that's much better. That way there's not too much oil in there, because I'm trying to gain weight, yes, but I don't want to gain the weight in the wrong places. So I'm gonna be tweaking my diet here and there, but as long as I eat healthy, eat enough healthy stuff, I will gain the weight that I'm trying to achieve. So if you guys are out there also trying to gain weight, join in the journey. Let's try and gain weight together, because I know most of the people, maybe 98% of the people, are always trying to lose the weight, not gain it. But I have a fast metabolism, so I think I burn calories faster, than the average person. So it's harder for me to gain weight. So I have to try and eat more, at the same time. So this was gravy that was left over from the night before. I think we had pork chops the night before. So instead of throwing it out, I'm like, okay, I will use it for breakfast. So I just, crack 3 eggs in there. And yeah, well, usually I have 2 eggs, but, I'm having breakfast with my son. He didn't go to school, so you know, he's not a huge fan of eggs anyway, so I at least try encourage him to have one, you know, that way because he's like small like me as well, and he does not like eating. He has specific foods that he'll eat, and he'll stick to those like for the whole week. He likes mac and cheese, and that's what he'll want, you know, from Monday to Sunday. You know, I'm like, change it up a little bit, you know. So I try to have more options for him, you know, as time, you know, goes on and stuff. And I have avocados, you know, at least once a day, sometimes twice, you know, depending on how many avocados I have and how long they've been sitting. Usually they don't sit that long, but let's say if I buy a bunch and you know it's all ready, sometimes I try to eat it twice a day. That way it doesn't spoil, right? Because I like avocados, so why not? Okay, so now it's time to, you know, switch the potato wedges, turn them around. I mean, so like as you can see, what I was talking about earlier, that it's much harder to put the garlic spread this way. You know, it's difficult. Like I think it took me 5 minutes to record this. That's why it's a little fast forwarded and cut, because it took me a long time. So I think melting it would be much better than using a fork like that. So and then turn around the eggs, and then they're ready to go. And then, you know, yeah, and then I have my breakfast. I will add a slice of toasted bread, you know, that way I have enough calories to eat. So that's the complete plate, and yeah, it was good. So about these noodles, these are my favorite type of noodles. They have good calories, 350. However, I don't think this is a good source of me trying to gain weight, because it will just go straight to my tummy and sit. So this kind of plate is what I would usually have, like beans, rice, shrimp and stuff like that. That's good weight. And then as you saw, it's a bit fast. I had a banana for snack, and then these pork chops are actually for tomorrow, because I may not have time to cook in the evening, so I want to try and make them the day before, you know. And if it's already made, it's just a matter of warming it up and eating, because I do get busy throughout the day sometimes. That's why I end up not eating enough, because I'm like, oh, now I have to start preparing it, you know. And as I'm trying to prepare it, you know, time is already moving, and I just end up contemplating. But this time I don't want to make any excuses. I want to try and make sure that I'm actually living up to what I said I would do. So I really want to achieve my goals. So for me to do that, it's just a matter of, you know, creating a schedule that works, you know. So I'll have a late night snack, and then my protein shake, and then I'll see you guys in the next video.